Lee, I'll be coming home late tonight. I won't be eating dinner at home.
Are you going to be working overtime again? You haven't been home for dinner this entire week.
I know, but it's almost the end of the month, and there are so many upcoming report deadlines. Besides, Curtis is out of the office this week, so I have to cover for him too. I haven't had a proper meal in days. But it's work. What do you want me to do?
Okay. It's just that you've been working long hours. I hope you won't get too stressed out.
How can I not get stressed with this workload? You know what? I don't expect you to understand. You hardly work, and when you're not working, you get to stay home and play with Jack.
What? How can you say that?
You should be grateful that I still have my job when the company just announced massive layoffs this quarter.
Oh, is that so? You're right then. But you come home smelling like alcohol every time you're late. I know you're working hard, but you should try to reduce in your drinking a little bit. I'm worried it might harm your health. It will catch up to you eventually. Also, I wish you could come home early when possible and get a good night's sleep.
Then where do you suggest that I relieve my stress? See, this is what I mean when I say you don't get it. It's the only thing I look forward to after a hard day's work. You're not going to make me give that up, are you?
I am just saying you should pace yourself. I'm looking out for your well-being. I want you to stay healthy, you know? Besides, Jack is still 1 year old, and he hasn't seen you for dinner or bath time in a while. You promised you would read to him every night before bedtime. I worry that he's going to grow up without knowing you. When is the last time you picked him up and gave him a hug? I really wish you could come home to spend some time with our son at least a few times a week.
What do you mean I don't spend time with Jack? I watch over him on the weekends.
Yeah, you literally just watch him. You know that's not the same as watching him, like taking care of him or playing with him. I've caught you sitting on the park bench several times playing games on your phone when you're supposed to be playing with Jack. Jack will be all grown up before you know it, and you'll miss the chance to cuddle and snuggle with him.
All right, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
When I'm at the park with Jack, I won't play games on my phone anymore. I'll watch him. I'll play with him. That's what you want, right? Oh, by the way, there's something I need to tell you.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm going to have a pay cut starting next month. So we'll have to cut down on our living expenses from now on. Like no more expensive lunches with your mommy friends or baby classes for Jack.
What? How much are you getting cut?
Approximately 30%. So I need you to find a way to spend 30% less as well.
What? That's a significant amount. Why are you suddenly getting such a big pay cut? It's not even compensation month.
What do you expect me to do? It's a global recession. Everyone else is probably experiencing even bigger pay cuts. Seriously, I don't want to hear you complain. You should consider yourself lucky that I still have a job.
I'm sorry, you're right. But what should we do? Maybe I can ask my boss for additional assignments. That way I can work more hours.
Oh, really? Can you do that?
Yes, I can ask. Because quite honestly, I don't know how much more I can save on living expenses. I will stop taking mommy-baby yoga lessons, but aside from that, I've been careful not to eat out for lunch. However, that alone won't be enough. Yeah, I'll see if I can work more hours. I should help where I can. Don't worry, I know we'll get through this together. But that means I'll need to ask your mom to help me with Jack more frequently. She's already helping me at least twice a week. I don't want to burden her too much.
Oh, don't worry about her. I know my mother. She used to work when I was little too. She will support you in working more frequently. Besides, you know how much she loves Jack.
But I don't want to ask too much from her. She has her own weekly schedule, and I don't want to take away time from her hobbies or friends. Maybe I should look up some nurseries nearby to see if they have any openings.
No. Then what's the point of you working more hours? We're trying to save money, right? We should just ask my mother to spend time with Jack until you finish work.
Are you sure? Okay, fine, I'll see if she's willing to do that. But if your mom seems hesitant, we should consider putting Jack in a nursery, okay?
Okay, fine. Only if my mother refuses, then we can consider that option. But don't forget, your priority is to reduce your spending. We don't need any more money going out of my bank account. You need to find ways to save more.
Ken, I apologize for being late. I just finished work. I'll stop by to pick up some groceries and then head home. Is there anything you need?
You're late. I'm starving. How did you expect me to survive on just 2 sandwiches?
There were some sautéed carrots and salad in the fridge, too.
Do I look like a rabbit to you? I'm a grown man, you know. Didn't you consider making a proper meal before you left me with our energetic kid? That small bag of lunch won't last me the entire day.
I'm sorry it wasn't enough for you. I actually cooked more than usual.
Besides, did you forget it's my day off today? I can't believe you decided to take an extra shift on a Sunday.
I get paid extra for working Sundays, and I did discuss it with you before taking this shift.
No, it's not fair that I have to look after Jack all by myself on a Sunday. Did you forget? You're the one that said I needed to rest when I can.
I'm trying to contribute financially wherever I can. We're tight on money this month, and we need to pay the bills on time. Also, don't forget that Jack is our child, not just mine. Isn't it a natural thing for a father to take care of his son?
Of course Jack is my son. But you know that I'm exhausted from working late every day. From now on, don't schedule any shifts on my days off. Make sure you only work on weekdays when I'm working.
That's not possible. We already ask your mother to help us every Monday, Thursday, and Friday. I don't want to burden her more.
Stop worrying about my mother. She'll be fine. Trust me. In fact, she's not working, so she probably has a lot of free time. It'll keep her busy and active.
Last time I checked, she takes essay classes on Tuesdays. I just don't feel comfortable. I think we will be asking too much from her.
Then why don't you find ways to reduce your expenses? Have you made any changes at all?
I'm doing the best I can. Kids grow up so fast. He has already outgrown the baby clothes we received as gifts. Besides, I bought them during the Labor Day sale at Kmart. Actually, all the clothes I buy for Jack are discounted between 30–75%.
Isn't that the least you could do? What did you expect me to praise you for that? You should buy a bigger size so he can wear them for a longer time. You really need to think more about where you can save.
If his clothes are too big, he might trip and get hurt. By the way, I pay for his clothes out of my allowance, so it's not an additional expense.
Wait, are you using your allowance to pay for his clothes? That's deducted from my paycheck?
It's just $40.
How come I didn't know about this? We could have had a better meal with that money.
Ken, I work hard too, and I have some basic needs like makeup for the office.
Makeup? Is that a basic need? I hope you're buying them at Kmart too.
All my cosmetics are inexpensive. I'm not buying luxury brands like I'm buying Christian Dior lipsticks at Macy's.
Huh? Well, it seems like you're not doing your best to save money. There's more you can do, but you choose not to do it.
Then what about you? You haven't made any changes even after the pay cut.
I work every day. Don't you dare compare your part-time job to my work. It's not the same level. When I go out to drinks with my colleagues, it's team building. It's part of my job, just like client dinners.
But there are still things you can do to cut back. For example, your shirt. Does it have to be tailored? There are cheaper options available that are half of what you pay. The credit card bill came out and it was already above our limit. Did you call in to raise the limit? If you have extra money to spend, it would be nice if you could contribute to our expenses. We had a $400 charge for the AC last month.
Don't make excuses or tell me how to spend my money. You're only working part-time. The majority of our income comes from my hard work. I'm working long hours to support our family. So if you have something to say, wait until you earn more than me.
I work part-time, handle all the household chores, including budgeting, and don't forget that I'm nursing our son day and night. How do you expect me to find more time to work?
Don't ask me, just figure it out. I'm just saying whatever you're doing isn't enough. Stop wasting any more of my time and come home and take care of Jack. I'm tired, I can't do this anymore.
I can't. I need to prepare dinner once I'm home, so I still need you to look after him a little longer.
Why do you need me around? You do it all by yourself every day. I'm not babysitting Jack once you're back. Besides, I already made plans to go out tonight. I need to leave soon.
What? You're going out at this hour? How about dinner?
I'm not eating at home, it's a work thing. I already told them I'm coming.
Well, I hope you won't be too late.
You think I want to go into work on a Sunday? This is what I do to support my family. You can show a little more appreciation, you know? Next time, think twice before you speak about how I spend my money. Focus on finding a way to stop overspending. Hey, where are you? Aren't you home yet? I'm home now. Where's my dinner?
Sorry, I'm on my way home now. I told you that I work every weekday except for Wednesdays now.
I don't care about your work schedule.
Okay.
And what the hell is this? How many times do I have to tell you to stop wasting money?
What are you talking about?
The cake on the table. It annoyed me, so I threw it in the trash. You complain about my spending habits, but you waste our money on a whole cake for yourself. Do you know why we don't have enough money? It's because someone decides to pamper herself on her birthday.
Huh? My birthday? Cake? Oh my gosh, I forgot it's my birthday today.
Oh, stop pretending. You're so cunning.
Wait, don't call me that. I didn't buy the cake. I totally forgot it was my birthday until just now. How could I have bought the cake?
So then who bought it? There's no way Jack could have bought it by himself.
Perhaps maybe it was Lisa?
What?
She said she wanted to wait until I'd get home from work today. So I gave her the keys.
You're saying my mother bought that cake? No. Why didn't you say anything? What am I going to do? She'll be furious if she finds out.
Well, you're the one who threw away the cake. Just be honest with her.
Hold on. Neither she nor Jack is here. Maybe they went for a walk. I have an idea. Lee, buy the same cake and leave it at the door quietly. I'll pick it up by the door when Mom isn't watching.
I don't think that would work. Besides, I have no idea what this cake looks like.
It's from that expensive bakery near the mall. It was a simple strawberry shortcake with lots of cream on top, about 12 inches wide.
You're asking me the impossible.
Why? Just do what I say.
You said it yourself. That store only sells expensive pastries. Even the smallest cake costs $30.
You can use the credit card.
Oh, wow, that's unbelievable. You've been pressuring me to cut down on my spending, and now you're telling me to buy some expensive cake just to cover up your mistake? You are ridiculous. Sorry, but it's not happening. Besides, I don't have my credit card on me. I only have $6 and some change, and that's not going to be enough. So give it up.
Lee, when are you coming home? The bed sheets are starting to smell, and I can't find fresh new ones in the close. Where did you put them? Also, the washing machine isn't draining properly. Can you come home and take a look at it?
Ken, you are so self-centered. I'm not your handyman. Haven't you learned your lesson?
I have. Mom was really angry the other day, and she scolded me severely. She wouldn't speak to me since. I realized it was wrong for me to throw away your birthday cake. Also, I promise I won't pressure you anymore to cut down on your spending. Just come home.
Ken, while we were apart, I had time to think about us. I finally realized it's pointless for us to continue.
Did my mother say something to you?
No, I needed time to think on my own. We have an adorable 1-year-old son, but you're never home to spend time with him. Yet somehow you find time to go out for drinks. Meanwhile, you push me so hard to be more frugal, even though I can barely meet our basic needs for Jack and myself.
But that's because I had to take a pay cut.
Oh, and about that. So, since you wouldn't change the way you spent your money, I checked your bank account legally. Guess what I found out? You never got any pay cut. You lied to me. It was the same fixed amount every month. That's when I realized I was so blind and being deceived by you.
No, Why didn't you say anything all this time?
Ken, in the beginning, I didn't want to believe it. I wanted to be with you as long as I could. Even after I knew your salary, I wasn't sure if I was ready for a divorce. I thought about the days when you used to be loving and caring.
Lee, it's my fault. I'm sorry. There's something I wanted to buy. I needed money for it.
What was it? What did you want so badly?
I can't tell you just yet.
You would probably never tell me. Because what you wanted was enough money to buy that strip or some gift so she would even look at you.
What? I never mentioned anything about her.
You are such a scumbag. I checked your credit card statements, and it was all there. You went to that club not just twice, but 3, sometimes even 4 times a week. I found a bunch of receipts in your desk drawer. Did you really think I wouldn't dig deeper and find out?
Oh man, I don't know what to say. It was part of my work, in the beginning.
Really, was it more important than us, your family? Do you understand what you've done to us?
I won't go to that club anymore, I promise. I won't spend a penny on her anymore, so please, Lee, would you forgive me? It wasn't like I was cheating on you.
Yeah, maybe you weren't, but you chose to spend your money on a stripper that doesn't even care about you, instead of taking care of your own family. You can't deny that, can you? And the cake incident. Your mom bought that birthday cake for me, and you decided to toss it away as if it was nothing. For someone who preaches about saving, don't you think it was a wasteful thing to do? It seems like your only intention was to torment me.
No, that was not my intention.
Then what? You just wanted to prove that you were better than me? Either way, you pushed me so hard and belittled me, making it seem like I was the one spending recklessly. I don't think I can continue living with someone who can hurt me this deeply. If you had shown even a little affection towards Jack, maybe I would have reconsidered. But I think we've passed that point now.
It's my fault. It's all me. From now on, I'll make sure I provide enough for you and Jack. I promise I won't lie anymore, and I'll help you take care of Jack.
Raising Jack is not something I need you to help me with. It's something we do together as a family. To be honest with you, I don't need you anymore. I've decided to do what I've always done. Work, take care of the house, and raise Jack.
Lee, there's no way you can do all that and raise Jack by yourself. Besides, if you're going to work full-time, who's going to look after Jack while you're at work?
Shut up! Who's talking? Remember when I bought a new set of clothes for Jack that barely cost a few dollars and you lost it? Don't even try to convince me that you are going to provide for us now. That ship has sailed. Oh, by the way, you have nothing to worry about. Your mom said she's going to help me out.
She said she would help you?
That's right. She offered for us to move in with her until Jack starts elementary school.
You said you didn't want to burden my mother.
Well, I'll pay some money towards living expenses and Jack's care. It'll be more cost-effective than full-time nursery fees. Besides, I've come to realize that it's okay to seek help and rely on others.
You're relying on the wrong person. I'm telling you, I'll take care of you and Jack, and we can be a family again. Why are you so insistent on breaking up?
Oh, you want to go through this again? You still don't understand, do you? It's everything about you. The way you treat me. Do you even realize how condescending you are? If there were even a drop of trust left in our relationship, we may have had some chance of starting over, so I thought really hard, but there was nothing left between us.
How could you say that?
You don't help me with the dishes or laundry. You don't even take out the garbage when I ask. You're so unwilling to spend time with Jack. Did you know that truthfully? I don't want to leave Jack behind and go to work. You left me with no choice. I only started working because you wanted me to increase my hours, and I did it to help our family. But once I started putting in more hours, you started putting more alcohol in you. You even lied to me that you got a pay cut. There is no way we are getting back together. Period.
I admit, I was depending on you too much. You did everything for me. I'll be a better man going forward. It's not that I didn't love you.
You think I'm bluffing. This whole thing that you made up, the stories you came up with, it may have been a small thing for you, but you kept criticizing me over and over again. I feel like I am all broken into pieces. I don't even know how many years it would take me to recover from this trauma. I've had enough of this.
I'm really sorry. I really am. I never imagined that we would be discussing divorce. I promise to be a good father and husband. I'll do anything you ask me to do. I will.
I may never forgive you for what you did. So don't even think about pleading. Because we're absolutely, positively never getting back together. It's over between us. What's left for you to do is pay for childcare support for Jack. That is the only thing I want from you. Following that, our divorce proceedings were conducted in the family court. However, due to his continuous patronizing behavior towards me, neglectful attitude towards our son, and financial constraints he imposed on us, the court ruled in my favor, granting me custody of Jack. This decision brought me immense relief as I could finally embark on a new chapter of my life alongside Jack. Regarding my ex-husband, Alex, the court allowed him to have visitation rights with Jack once a month. He appears to be making desperate attempts to portray himself as a responsible father. However, considering his poor money management skills, he ended up squandering his entire salary and savings, rendering him unable to meet the child support payments for Jack. As a result, we have decided not to permit him to see Jack or come near our home until he can regain stability in his life. Furthermore, we have requested the court to arrange for the child support payments to be deducted directly from his payroll by his employer. Although it is not pleasant to inform his mother about these matters, I must admit that I am grateful for having divorced Alex. I managed to secure a job that allows me to work from home twice a week, providing me with ample time to spend with Jack at home and occasionally even at the park. In essence, the situation is not much different from before the divorce.